Alright, hello, hello. So this game is Norwegian horror mystery or something. I've heard about it coming out years and years ago, and I've been waiting forever, and totally forgot about it until I was scrolling through, like, the PlayStation store yesterday. Just, like, scrolling through it, and I found this. I was like, oh, shit! I've been looking for this game for, like, 5 fucking years, and it's finally out. So... I'm not sure how good it'll be, but... figure it out. Because it's comedy. It's comedy, Farrell. That's how it goes with comedy. You're not gonna feel that bad about shit. Extras. I did something, whoops. Figure out what this does, I don't know. You know, I have no idea what's happening right now. I clicked something, maybe I shouldn't have. Oh. Visual soundtrack. Looks like Skyrim. Am I stuck? This is gonna be like... spoilers, right? Okay. Turn to title. Shouldn't have clicked on that. Is that what he said? Did he say he found it endearing? Okay, we're starting the game. Get ready, Farrell. Yes. We should make fun of him and call him a weeb all the time. Every single time we see him, we should call him a weeb. Maybe that's too mean. Let's just say we love anime, just like he does. Yeah, that might work better. Because if he gets mad, we have a reason to time him out.
Water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward Charles Hardin, Esquire.
Okay, that's your name, I
promise
guess.
to behave on land.
Don't I always?
Listen. Promise.
Well, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask.
What does that mean?
Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Gravewick? Grovewick? Greywoke?
Grove. Yes, I do.
Why here? What's so special about Greywoke?
She never said, but knowing my sister, something drew her here.
But how can you know?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
Without writing or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
Oh, the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, Little Miss Perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine.
Yeah, Alice.
I'm sorry. Elizabeth Zadarb. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear. Edward. We will find
That's
her.
very weird.
Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her
Norway.
down.
You know, I don't really like this girl's
Everything will be
lines.
Jake, old fruit.
I'm not a... This girl's words really
Is that
annoy
it?
me.
Is that Groovewalk? It looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Looks like Iverstead.
I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
Frightfully bored.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean.
Teddy Old Bean. Who is this lady?
Was
Is she
that
my
thunder?
girlfriend? I'm
Still
so
distant.
confused.
The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack.
Oh my god. This girl's lines really are cringy as shit. Our guy is fine, but this girl's lines are just so bad it hurts. Maybe it's because it's Norwegian. I don't know.
It's so
And it's just
quiet.
like a weird translation
Where is it?
writing.
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Yeah, you little
Har,
shit.
har.
Let's
The
just leave her
Fretland
here.
farm's up the hill somewhere.
Up where?
Hi, Miriam. We'll probably play Detroit later tonight, okay?
Where's the farm?
I'm just messing around with this game because I've been looking forward to this one for like years and years and years.
Where are you going? Knock, knock. Who's there? Alice. Alice who? Listen to me knocking, Teddy.
Shut up!
Edward, I'm talking to you.
No, this girl. Why are your lines so terrible?
Where's the farm?
Where's the... I don't know where the farm is. Oh.
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog. Let's ankle.
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll
and-
meet you up there, old sport. I want to explore. Last one's a skunk's tail.
No. Keep...
Ready?
No. You can go. You
Be careful.
leave me alone.
The ground's muddy. You could slip and fall.
See you in 2 shakes.
Just don't come back. You can stay here, okay?
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Troubled to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. Hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland. Well, I'm here. Where are you?
At the farm.
Did you make it to Grovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains?
Wait, what? We're looking for Betty now? I thought we were looking for Alice. Wait, or is Alice her? I don't know. We'll find out in a second.
So sprach Zarathustra.
Oh, alright. We're just talking Norwegian a little bit.
Are you coming? I'm almost there.
On my way.
Nah, you can go.
Step to it, teddy bear.
Step to it, teddy bear.
Fast and you'll find me.
Where are you, Lissy?
I'm up at the farm.
Yeah, I'll play in a few hours, ma'am. Just no one's around right now, so I thought I'd do it later instead. Sky Bennett as Alice. It's supposed to be a pretty quick game. It's not too long.
Alice?
I'm waiting for you at the farm. Are you lost, old sport? Follow my voice.
Okay. Hey, Miriam, just so you know, Detroit is a game with a billion choices 24/7. So if you're watching, just choose a choice as quick as possible, and I'll click it. Because there's like a lot of crap. It's basically a movie, Miriam. Detroit's
Just
more of a movie
taking
than
a
like
break.
anything.
Hurry up. The storm's getting closer.
Where are you, Lissy?
I'm by the farmhouse.
Well, we got ourselves into another walking simulator. I wish we could like jog.
This way.
Nice. That's a cool way to do it. Am I really that tired? What are you doing, Clem? Sit in your way? Here you go. Here you go. Huh. There. Hi. Yes, I helped you move that stuff out of the way. She was upset something was blocking her tunnel, so she was throwing it away. Picking it up and like throwing it across the room and shit. She likes to do that a lot. Yeah, Farrell, with the name Draugen, I've always assumed this game is about Draugr, so maybe we'll see some zombies. Dude, we get tired way too quick.
Lissy.
I'm right here.
I know, why did I have to walk so slow all the way here?
What took you so long?
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Why are we just walking around with a 17-year-old girl?
It's a half-mast.
She doesn't call us her dad or anything.
Someone died.
So this is it, huh?
Oh shit.
Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone? This is
Mountains.
starting to creep me out.
Finds the silence odd, but these are hard-working people with busy lives. Inside, weather's getting worse. There's no sign of people on the
Must be
fjord.
somewhere. They can't all have
Up in the mountains, maybe.
herding goats. Are they goat herders? I took them more for fisher folk.
Rain's picking up. We should get indoors.
You first, old bean.
Stop calling me old bean. I wish you didn't just use all these words. Why can't you
Hello?
just talk like a human?
Anyone there?
Okay. God.
Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
A shake and a
It's not
rattle.
if you're invited.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden. Hello? Is anyone home? Ah. This is the kitchen. Hello? Anyone there? As I was saying. Hello? Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December.
A bird's nest in December. Where does she think of all these?
Oh, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Proust.
Proust. Why would they be burning books?
What are you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
Yeah.
Cover's charred. Christmas 1922. To Ruth. From Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddylanders?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter.
Proust is apparently one of the
Look!
greatest authors of the 20th century, one of the most
They
important.
must be the, what did you call them? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Our hosts.
No, silly, they're names.
Johann and Anna Fretland.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johann Fretland, master of the house.
What makes you think he's the master of anything? It's 1923, Teddy old boy. Women can vote.
Oh my gosh. It's 1923, Teddy old boy.
Betty might be with the Fretlands, wherever they are.
Wouldn't Anna Fretland have written you?
She might have.
I'm guessing their daughter is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you.
Why do you follow us everywhere? You're just an asshole to us 24/7. You make the most annoying phrases ever. And you're 17, so why are you following this old man you like to call old man 24/7? You don't call us dad. You're obviously not our little sister because we're looking for our sister right now, and you're making fun of us looking for our sister. So, I'm so confused on why this lady is with us right now. Oh. That's not good, Farrell.
Johann went and found himself a delectable bride.
Delectable.
Alice, please.
What can I say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable woman. Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? It must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks.
Wait.
I can relate.
Hanover isn't the sticks.
Says you.
Is there any way to let her die? Because I'm like, to be honest, I'm kind of fine with it.
Old Johann's a bit wooden, isn't he? Like someone put a stick
They're
up his,
posing
Whoa.
up his rear end. I say, loosen up, Johann.
No.
I'm sure you two stiffs
Stop.
will get along famously.
Go away. Okay, we're done here, I guess. It's raining. Is there enemies or what? Oh, there's a church.
There's the Stave Church.
Do you think that's where they've all gone?
Maybe.
Maybe there's a very popular funeral.
Oh, that would make
Was
sense.
half-mast, but no sign of life out there.
Is everybody
Where
dead?
do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
It's
Hopefully.
like a dead land. As though its soul has departed.
Is she like a suffragette author? Because this is how she speaks. She must be a suffragette author or something
Wait,
from the 20s.
is that... Are they... Who's... They're all twins. All of them.
That's
Oh, look at that.
Johann and Anna Fretland.
There are two of each, Edward. Two of each.
Frederick and Margaret. Twins marrying twins.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May 26th, 1899. We'll be celebrating their silver anniversary next year.
That's interesting. So 2 twin brothers marry 2 other twins. That's kind of cool. I feel like it's going to be some really spooky shit later on, though. Like, some fucked up shit is actually behind all this. Like, they're actually clones or something. I don't know. Okay, we're done. Very strange.
The books are all in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in Olesund.
Have you been secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward dearest?
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me, because Mr. Fretland's English isn't as...
I was only joking. Lighten up, old sport. Don't be such a pill.
Edward dearest, who are you? Why are you here? What do you want with us? Am I your husband? You're only 17, but this is the 20s, so I'm not really sure. Because she seemed like she was making a joke about being jealous, kind of. But, like, why is she with us? I don't get it. Why is she here?
Oh, those boys look proud as peacocks. What does it say there? Groovy?
Gruben, the mine.
Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
Well, that's
From what I
scary.
learned of this place during the brief stay in Olesund, the iron mine shut down 20 years ago. The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune. An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking? Perhaps we'll find trolls in the abyss, and we can steal their ill-gotten gold.
Maybe.
There was a cave-in. It'll be unsafe.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it already because it's called Draugen. That mine got closed down because they found some kind of ancient Viking tomb or something like that, and then they got murdered by zombies. Some shit like that. Some shit like that. Or they were talking to them or something. Underground burial sites of Vikings or some crap. Because I don't know why it would be called Draugen then, you know? Well, these look important. Start with the first.
Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
Uh-oh.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
That must have put a damper on their relationship.
Uh-oh.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
Uh-oh.
Awful. How old was he?
19. Operations were suspended after the accident.
I bet it wasn't a fall, or like a crash of rocks or anything. It was some zombies.
Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company.
Uh-oh.
Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time after his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year.
Johann was smart to exit when he did.
The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to go awry.
Hey, look, our face.
Oof, that's a grim sight, old man.
That's kind of funny. Well, that's interesting.
I'm exhausted and soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous.
Who are you? Are you our, like, servant?
Betty.
Yikes.
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty. That's...
Scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
She
just
bought it
looks
in
like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last.
Oh
When
my.
she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, you're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
It's because you're annoying.
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume. Shalimar.
But what if that's
It's
not...
kind of
She's
weird.
here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up.
Who are
I mean,
you?
Where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you.
Oh, Jesus. What's
Teddy?
going on?
Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
Uh-oh.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself.
Uh-oh. Something's different, I feel like.
Sit down. That's an order from your commander.
Yes. Fine.
Commander.
I just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes.
I think she's a villain.
It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
Did you see it? I didn't see it.
Keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply.
Miriam, did you just look it up, or did you see it in the game?
Right.
Oh.
Elizabeth?
Oh.
Is that you?
Wait, what was on the wall? What the hell? That's fog out
Betty?
there.
Lissy. Lissy, are you here?
Oh, wait, is it? I'm just fucked up, I guess. What was that? I think she's just fucking with us. She's gonna be like, boo! Gotcha, haha.
Hello? Hey,
Oh, Jesus. Did you see that? There was... I seen an old lady and a man shadowing looking at me through that window. They were staring at me right out this window.
Lissy, there's someone outside. It might be Betty.
Look at, she's not even
You
here.
here, Lissy?
Oh,
Who's
I
out
don't like
there?
that.
Hello? Betty?
What is that? Footprints.
I'm not alone.
Yes, Pharaoh, there's always that.
I can hear you.
That's not somebody, that's a bird. I think. That last squawk didn't sound like a bird. It sounded like a person impersonating a bird.
Lissy? Betty? Who goes there? Wait!
Oh, I found out how to run. Oh my gosh. I figured it out. There's a quick walk option.
Someone there?
Never should have come here.
Hello?
That's a goat. Follow the goat.
Are you there? Betty, is that you?
It's the goat. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I bet I found the mine. I bet I found the mine. And then we have to go into the mine. Oh, maybe not.
Elizabeth, are you there?
I hear like a vehicle. Yikes. I don't like the sound of that one bit. Someone's beside me.
Edward, where's our boat?
Lissy.
Where'd you come from? Is Lissy not even a real person? She's kind of just... How the hell did she get here? Yeah, how did you even get here?
Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you
Bye,
were
Farrell.
sleeping. And our boat, it's gone.
The boat? What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I
cleaned it up.
secured it.
I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but... Did you see Betty?
Did I see... What are you talking about?
I think... Betty? It
No.
was Betty.
No, it wasn't Betty. It was a man and a
was
woman.
her.
It was a woman
It
and a
must have
man.
been her. I saw
Somebody
her
else.
face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea.
Nah, there was a man as well.
You really didn't see anyone.
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her and
Yes.
not...
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
If it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know. It's getting dark.
You only saw one?
Back to the house.
I thought I saw a man as well.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. You figure it out?
Teddy bear.
Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself. And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted.
Who are you? Are you our girlfriend? Because that's very borderline uncomfortable. Especially since I'm like an old man or something. Oh, Alice is Lissy. Okay. And Alice is apparently our ward. Okay. So she's our ward. So yeah, basically our little mini servant. Her underage servant girl. That's great.
Teddy, come outside.
Why do I have a ward? What reason would I need a ward for? I don't look that old. I'm not Batman. I don't need a Robin.
I just about given up on you ever waking up. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's Mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that.
He's still confused about what happened last night. Did he only see shadows in the night? He's still confused about the previous evening. Could it have been Elizabeth out there in the dark?
You were about to say something.
He's still confused about the events of the previous night. Was it all real or was it imagined? Oh, did we run out of
There
time?
must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday? Maybe they're looking down on us from the mountaintops.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon.
Oh, I guess I ran out of time.
I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, teddy bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead.
Hot
I'll
dog.
meet you down by those houses.
What houses?
Let's uncover your secrets, Grovik.
Grovik. I kind of want to go to the church. I feel like there's some stuff happening at that church.
Where are you?
By the village houses, Teddy.
How can I hear you from all the way up here?
Where are you, Lissy?
Right by the village houses.
Right by the village houses. Or if we can see things in the background. No?
Up here, Teddy.
Where? Oh.
Hey, eyes up here. It's such a beautiful day. You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
It's chilly.
That's all you have to say? It's chilly?
You're not cold.
Why would I be?
I thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
So you're gonna make me do it? Is that what you're telling me?
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
Can you stop calling me old sport and old bean? Oh, wait.
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. No one home?
No.
Hello?
Oh!
Who's there?
What does that mean? Forader.
Hello? Anyone home?
I think it was just the wind, old bean. What's this game about? I don't know, it's a mystery. We're looking for our sister in this random
Did you see the
Norwegian
store
town.
closing?
It was just the wind, teddy bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat.
I'm gonna look up
There's
what
one
this
more
word
house.
means.
Third time's the charm.
When you see things written on a door in paint, that's usually a bad sign. Forader. Treason. That's what I thought it meant. You know, that's exactly what I thought this word meant. Perfect. Traitor. Betrayer. Are they a cult? Is this town a cult? Why is this guy a betrayer? Let's go back inside. What'd you do, old bean? That looks like a little baby's crib. That's not good. Well, there's shit all in this house, I guess. Oh, a note. That's always good.
September 21st, 1923. Vi desperata. Lissy, found something here.
Bad.
Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in... Good Sforlata. Good. God. Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the... Jiminy. Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them.
Yikes.
You should see this, Lissy.
So they killed all their kids or something, or they are
just trails off. Was never sent.
their kids all died? Okay. Alright. All the kids died in this town, so they just abandoned it, I guess. Well, that ain't good. Fail. Yeah, I'd say that's a big thing in a Scandinavian myth. Well, just sacrifice in general. It doesn't have to be kids, but... What is she doing? Is she trying to do a cartwheel? You can do it. Come on. I believe in you. Fail. Great. Okay.
Anyone home?
Probably not.
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no. 3 strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while.
Oh!
Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors.
Yep, traitor.
And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Still think everyone's up in the mountains herding goats?
I like how she's still, after I said that, she's still saying mountains. Instead of fishermen or whatever we chose.
Where would Betty go if she was here right now?
I'm sure she'd go for soda pop. Do you think they'll have cola at the general store?
Cola.
Doubtful.
Boo.
Betty likes exploring new places. She'd have done the same here. And she'd have left some trace of where she'd gone. I just need to put myself in her mind. See this place through her eyes.
Well, it's a bright and beautiful day. And we have nothing better to do.
What on earth are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy. My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
I don't really know where we're going.
Betty
Can we
would
go
have taken
anywhere?
Plenty of constitutionals here. She loves the outdoors.
How
Let's
so?
go this way.
She's a city girl.
I'm sure she gets tired of Manhattan. And when she was little, she loved playing in the garden back in Hanover, especially around the pond.
Are you alright?
I just miss her.
Oh boy, these aren't good. Remember they said something about blood and stones and words? These look like good blocks for runes on them. Find a pond. Yeah, I thought he was thinking of something, but I don't think that's what it was. Draw. Draw what? Oh, there's a goat. I don't even look that old. I don't even have gray hair. Why do I need a ward? Am I a... what am I? Wow, it's just posing for us. Okay. Do we really have to stand here and wait for his entire drawing to be finished? I thought it was gonna go through like little bits. Like, Jesus. I think we're done. Look at that. How awesome. Great. Okay. Yeah, Draugen is what we were fighting in it's what we were fighting in God of War. Those zombies, the undead. That was all them, Marion. That's Draugr. There's another boat.
one turned into a pebble. And what's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
Oh.
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor.
What's your sense of humor? I thought you were making me go insane. There's no humor in your voice for that. You need to use sarcasm if you want to think that. God. Otherwise, you're making us seem like we're going mad. Which is what it seems like so far. Is there a house here? No? Any door can get into? Doorless hut, I guess? Cool. Alright. Let's follow the tracks. I'm sure that's where we need to go.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
Yep. Damn right I do.
What do you say, old sport?
Yeah, I want to.
The sign says no trespassing for a reason.
Come on! There may be trolls, or at least more houses. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport?
Yeah, come here.
Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
I do.
They lead to the old mine, and no.
Yeah, the mine will be
I've
good.
had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear.
Yeah, Teddy Bear, you're such a bore.
I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
It's true.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
Those who were against his gods, I guess. I don't know. I think we need to check the church. All this stuff connects to that church. I'm sure of it. Churches are always the place to go to when the entire town's disappeared and there's spooky crap going on. Gotta go to the church, especially since it's a lone church on the hilltop. Like, come on. That looks like it. That looks like where I need to go. Find a pond. I don't know if there's actually a pond here. I think he was just having some weird flashback. Because he paused like, oh, it's a pond. That's where we need to check. But I don't think so. I think that's where we need to go. Can't cross the other area yet. Well, at least we can go to the church now. We couldn't go to the church yet. Yeah, the mine is probably like the final area. That sounds like some spooky crap going on inside of it. Because that mine is connected too somehow. Because burial sites, Marion. They might have interrupted one. And then the whole town gets cursed for unlocking it. Making all the spirits have to wake up again or something. Probably. Alright, we're at the church. This is pretty looking.
July 24th. Memorial service. A commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer. No services after that.
At the mine? Didn't the mine like close down years and years and years ago though? Is this where all the kids died?
These graves. What happened?
The kids
It's
got
a
murdered.
But look at the soil. These are recent burials.
Oh yeah. Look at all
You're
that.
right.
Do you think this is where everyone's gone?
Yep. For sure. Perhaps.
How many graves are there?
Not enough, I guess. How many people lived here?
I'm not sure. Also, someone must have buried them.
There's that.
Yeah.
Something did happen. Several people died in a short period of time.
Yeah, it's kids.
An accident? A mass murder? Spanish flu?
Do you know where we are?
I wouldn't want to speculate until I've learned more.
Spanish flu.
I can
Come on.
speculate for the both of us.
Well, Betty's not here. I'm gonna keep looking.
What about the church?
Yeah, I know. Right beside it. It's over here.
Why would they board up a church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping?
Lissy.
Or the
God.
ghosts from getting in?
God or care. God is gone, maybe? God is not here. God's not here, I bet. Something like that.
What does that say?
God's abandoned us.
God is not here.
Yep. God is not here. Exactly.
You'd have thought someone would have seen us by now.
Even from up in the mountains. Maybe there was a spell or curse that made them all invisible.
That's,
honestly,
you're
listen.
half correct.
Or maybe
there's some kind of
we
curse.
were the invisible ones.
Oh,
But
shit.
then we would see them, wouldn't we?
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
I think my original thesis is more likely.
The villagers turning invisible is the more likely thesis.
Do try to keep an open mind, Edward, darling.
Darling. Okay. She's getting a little bit better. But why does she call us darling? That's
So
I guess
much
it's
for
because it's
that.
the 20s.
No wedding, no baptism, no funeral.
The 20s,
Must be
darling
people
doesn't need to mean
Where
something,
are
you
you
know?
going?
For constitutional. To breathe some of this salty sea air.
You're gonna go die or something. You're gonna turn around that corner and then you're gonna start screaming.
You go on ahead. I'll find you.
Sure. Wait, we should probably go check what's behind this church. There's probably something behind this church. Maybe? No? Yeah, there's a couple houses up there. Some textures glitching on the fence. I hope we do go up there. It'd be kind of cool to go in the mountains. Hey, look at that. If we zoom in, a new cliff gets created, but if we zoom out, it's gone. That's cool. I'd love to go to Norway. Okay. Guess we're done here? I don't know. I'm not seeing crap. Unless I missed is there another left side here? I don't think I looked to the left. No. I would like to just go through here. I know God's not here, but I'd like to go enter anyway. Alright, we're done. Time to go back down. I mean, that's something. At least we know a lot of people are dead. That funeral memorial service had like 6 names on it, and they were all people with the same last name. So that's something too. Can I go in here? No? Yeah. Let's check out more of these houses. No? Oh. Alright then. I guess we're closing it. Okay. Miriam, you have any thoughts of where to go? Can't, I guess like maybe back up. I don't know. Is Lizzie still up there? There's a goat still here. That's a good sign. Goat. Oh, goats. It's not just one. That's good. Probably more to explore in the main house, I bet. Are we pooping? What are we doing? Oh, never mind. I thought this was an outhouse of some sort. Just drawing. I'm gonna get a drink and send some things back. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. I'm back, Miriam. Are you still here? You ready to keep going? Not sure where we should be going, but somewhere. You're here. Did you just get here? Because now it says we have 2 viewers. God damn it, why can't we go in here? There's totally something in here. Come on. I said we should probably go back in the house. Figure out something. Oh, somebody else then, I guess. I don't think we went upstairs yet, hey. That's probably where everything is, I bet. She's still there. Lizzie's over at the church still. I feel like something bad's gonna happen with that. Like, she's gonna still be there way later, and we're gonna be like, shit, we forgot about it. We're gonna go run there, and she's gonna be gone too. And then we're alone, and it's gonna be freaky as shit. Book. No? Really? Can't read this book? Why not? Did I already read that book, maybe? Oh! Oh yeah, come on. Lizzie's not gonna do anything, I bet. I don't know, actually. Maybe. I bet she's fine, though. She's got no way to do anything. She's some 17-year-old poor girl from Boston, apparently. How's she going to be able to convene with cultists from across the world in Norway in some remote village way deep in the mountain ranges, far out in the shores, you know? Like, since it's the 20s, you know? More so since it's the 20s. She could have had something if it was, like, more futuristic, but this is set in 1920. So, I think she's innocent. Oh, there's the guy's head. Don't know which guy it is, though, since there was 2 of them. Huh. I wish I could look at this book. I would very much like to read that. Well, I guess we're sitting down again. A lot of drawing in this. What do we know so far? She likes to adventure, but she's from the city and she wanted to feel free, probably. But she also wanted us to come here or something. I hope we could go look at the stuff again. Let's see. Maybe we can look at that note we first originally got, because I think I need to look at that again. Gravik. There's the trader house, where our boat was gone. Can't go past there. Church is done. We're at the house. We found a bunch of things at the house, including our sister's scarf. We found those 4 standing stones that I bet have some kind of connection to sacrifices, because that looks like a real classic Norseman sacrificial burial site type of deal, with runes on it and all that, but I'm not really seeing anything from this. But there's this. I think if I click read, I think it'll make him read it again. So here we go. No, never mind. Dear Mr. Harden, I hope this letter finds you well. My husband Johan and I received your letter from July 9th. Do not worry about being an inconvenience, as we only have one child, our daughter Ruth. Well, I think you killed your daughter Ruth, or somebody else killed your daughter Ruth, or they all died. We're troubled to hear of your sister Elizabeth's disappearance. Unfortunately, I have no news to share, nor do I believe she's landed in Gravig yet. But thing is, she has, because her scarf is in these people's house. You know, so there's that. So they're definitely liars of some sort. All the kids are dead. They seem to be around it too, because the girl talking's husband was in on this, writing, calling all these people traitors and stuff. Like they were around that. In regards to your travels, I'm afraid there's no longer a ferry, so you'll need to find your own transport across the fjord when you arrive. So there's no way to get into this town anymore. It's completely abandoned. No one cares about it anymore. They don't even have a ferry that comes and connects them to the rest of the world and the rest of Norway. So they're basically on their own completely, and not even Norway knows or cares about them anymore. So I'm sure because of that, ancient gods or magics or something like that has been easily able to manipulate these people or something like that and make them completely under their thoughts. I don't really know. Something like that. Or just it allowed a cult to take over since they're not close to the police or anything like that. Cults can just easily take the town, so maybe. Just anything in general. Anything could take this town easy when you're cut off. And all the children are gone, so that's like, you know, that's definitely sacrificial if all the kids are dead. Found a farm at the top of the hill. There's a road from the landing and up past the general store. We need to go to this general store. I keep forgetting about it. There's a general store here somewhere. We need to go to that general store. When you arrive, you'll find our farm on the top of the hill. There's a road from the landing and up past the general store. Okay. I think we'll go back there quick, and then we'll come back to the house later. Because we're kind of living here for now. I wonder if his sister wanted to be a part of the cult. Could be. That's why she was drawn to this place of all places, yeah. Could be it. It sounds like Call of Cthulhu then. Because that kind of happens in the Call of Cthulhu game. That would be a good one to play, but I only have it on the Switch. So I only have it on the Switch. That's it. See those stones? Those are usually of importance, especially in these people's cultures. I don't really see a general store though. Is Lizzie up there? Can we see her? Not sure. This is true. Sacrificing goats? Yeah. It's interesting that all the children are dead, but there's still goats. You know? Why haven't they used up all the goats at this point? All the goats should be gone and sacrificed if that's the point. But they seem to not care about goats. They want to use more powerful sacrifices. Is this the general store right here? Maybe? No. It's like a little barn. Huh. Oh, this probably. The first thing here is the general store, maybe? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. We haven't even checked down here.
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt? Harvest? Forage? People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
It's
I could
true.
learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
This is all true. Well, there's these guys again. Not only were there miners, they also run the general store. That's interesting.
Frederick Fretland and son.
Johann's brother and nephew.
Oh.
Fretlands have their fingers in all the pies, including the only store in town.
Also
Yep.
the post office and telegraph.
Oh.
Or maybe something that'll lead us to Betty in there.
The
Or at
post
least
office
some
and the
sardines.
telegraph.
We need to get you fed, old bean.
How about you? Do you not need to eat? Why is it only me you're trying to feed? What's your motive here? Maybe she's the one who told Betty about this place, and she came with us to make it easier to kill us too. There we go. Maybe this is true. Who knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe she is not to be trusted.
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not. I'll just dislocate my shoulder.
This is worrying. This raven is trying so hard to get in here. What is your problem with this? Holy crap. That's not natural. They shouldn't be doing that. And there's a dead body in here, I bet. That's why it wants in here so bad.
Is that? Lizzie, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was
Oh.
here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are
There's
you
a letter.
sure, Edward?
There's a letter
I mean, it's
underneath
just
that
a
hat.
Is it even a hat?
She written a note. That's her
I
note
know my
underneath that
sister's
hat.
Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
Where are you going?
I could care less what they call it.
Where are you going?
Trying to find a way in.
I could care less what they call it.
Can you stop saying that? God damn it. Oh, that
There's an
one's
open
open.
window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
There's no law here anymore.
It won't budge.
This place is lawless.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking. Whoops, Daisy.
Oh,
Oh,
Rip.
why, Teddy? You're such a sap.
I'm such a sap. Wow. Can I get up? I'm just gonna lay on the ground. I guess I'm dead. Oh. There we go.
Tanti, world traveler, cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher floor.
Uh-oh.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty.
Edward.
I hope you weren't here when...
Is this... blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's alright then.
Barn and
What does it
Mordor.
say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Barn means child. And Mordor, that's...
Child murder. Edward. They murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
Yikes.
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
Why
Child murderer. Great.
would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way.
More traitors.
Why else keep a list of undesirables?
Shit list. Hey, Farrell, you didn't miss much. We went to the church. There's a bunch of new buried graves, for one. There was like 7 new graves in the ground, freshly dug and filled up, and then dirt put right back on top. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you call that. I'm blanking. But you know what I mean. Yep. And we went into this person's house, and or another person's house actually, and they were talking about all the kids being dead, and then that's when the soul of this town was gone, when all the kids died. And now we just got into this guy's general store, which is the twin brother of the guy's house that we originally were coming to get here. And somebody came into his store, vandalized it, and wrote in blood "child murderer" on the walls. So that's And we found his list of a bunch of people he wants to kill or something. Traitors. Seems like a little civil war happened. That doesn't seem good. I don't like all those markers going all over the place, especially on the shores on the coast of America, where Boston and Massachusetts would be. That's probably connected to us being here in Betty. Utav Drift.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
S-O-S. Oh boy. If only this thing worked. We could order a boat to come get us. Or, even better, order some hot grub.
Oh yeah, because calling deliveries works in Norway. Okay. Norwegian mountains. This was written by kids. For sure. I don't like that music. At all. I hear knocking.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Add the
Your life of
code.
crime continues.
Make the true code of blue. You should make like make a page from his holy scripture, okay? That have all his rules and laws and all that. The word of God, but blue. Oh, I haven't even checked the hat yet. No, I have not checked the hat yet. We'll do that right after this.
The keys are all gone.
Some thieving thieves beat you to it. Rascals.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
Written in Viking runes. That'd be cool. Hopefully.
It's from Simon. "Yai put it" means I put. Nøkkel is key.
I put the key.
Casa. I don't know what that word means.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Casa's like
Can
a
we really
cabin.
trust your translations?
Or a house,
You only
right?
started studying a month ago.
Casa's a
Summer
cabin,
reading,
I feel like.
and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
Yeah, the Blue Commandments. That sounds great. You should do that. You said it was a letter under it. Oh yeah. I just kind of got distracted by all this other stuff.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
Seems like it. What is that noise, man? I don't like it. It sounds like someone's knocking on the door really quickly. It's freaking the shit out of me.
Damnation. The hat's in here.
Oh, is that what that means? Okay. Thanks, mate.
Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
Coming here with
Who
all
knows what else
these
is in here?
things.
Could be more clues.
Alright, okay.
Sounds about right.
We made it into the store.
Keys in the safe. Keys in the safe. Or in the cashier, actually. We should check the cashier. Cashier? Or not cashier, cash register. Casa. Hey.
So that's what it means. Cash register.
Hey. Mate. Well done, mate. Good job, mate. Casa. You got it. Keys in the casa.
You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house.
Should we take the cash before we take the key, just cause? Let's do
The
it.
vandals weren't here for the money.
I think money was the last thing on their minds.
Oh, Chronix. Hey. That's cool. Or Cronin? Can't remember what it's called. Kroner. Kroner, right? Norwegian money's called Kroner. I can't take the cash. That was my first thing I was trying to do.
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
It's right
Here it
there.
is.
Yeah, we're staring right at it. I don't know what the key's for. What is this key for exactly? Why did your niece do that? Is it because of you, Farrell, always talking about it? You've now gotten your niece in racism stuff. Good job. Oh yeah, that's from her for sure. Just take it.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not sure
Betty
that's...
was here. But not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know
Heck, Lon.
best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
What's that?
A handwritten note.
Johan,
I'm not blind.
it's
What
not
does
for
it
us.
say, you
It
silly
ain't for us, that's all I
It's
know.
hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johan, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth? Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse.
Yep.
Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident.
Uh-oh.
The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. Like if Johann thought...
The mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait. What are you doing? This doesn't concern us.
A little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute. Come on, it's an easy climb.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Wow. Stop being such a pussy, Charles. God.
What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid.
Edward, I mean, whoops.
And this is a distraction.
Edward Charles.
I'm here for Betty, not because some girl
Edward,
got herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. Please look at me when I'm talking to you. Anyway, you know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours, with only books and bunks to keep you company for years.
Fine.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I don't want to look at you when I'm talking to you, okay?
Alright. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours, with only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
Yikes, there's still blood on it and everything. That's not cool.
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
There's still something there, though. There's something there.
I think there's something behind it.
Yeah.
Can
What's
you
behind
move
it?
the rock aside?
The hell is that? Is there a toy?
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hey, that's the thing from our loading screen. Look at that pin on it. That's the loading screen pin, isn't it? 1928 mode. Oh my god, 1928 mode. Or 1923. Ooh. Oh.
This pin.
Yeah, the pin.
This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong in a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin?
That pin's important.
Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath? Huh? Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
I'm not sure how I feel about this, just because it's so big and expansive. I'd rather it look nice. No, I don't. Never seen it. I've only seen it as this loading screen and like the symbol on the game. I think we're done here though. Aren't we? No? We're stuck here, I guess? I don't know. Oh, it's further away. This is the murder spot. This is where she got pushed or something.
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world. Right. It is awfully chilly.
1
Oh,
second.
Teddy bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean? Can you see where she fell?
If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Playing? She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running out of daylight, and Betty's still... You're still out there. Lissy, slow down. I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something.
Oh man, something bad's gonna happen up here.
Are you there?
Uh-oh.
Teddy,
My word.
Oh, Jesus.
Look away, Lissy.
is
Uh-oh.
this what happened to the villagers?
Uh-oh.
They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those fresh graves at the church? There were at least half a dozen of them. Did everyone just die?
They're not necessarily connected.
Oh, come on. Ugh, this is just ghastly.
What does it say? God.
What made him do this?
God something. God
How long has
something.
he been... What does that say?
Something about
God
God.
forgive me.
God forgive
Don't
me.
suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother
Don't.
drowned herself?
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks for telling all the gamers, Lizzie. Good job. Yikes.
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran
No.
and...
This happened later.
Yeah, she's too.
There's
He
some
would be
consolation
decayed
in
by that
I
point.
guess.
He would.
Maybe it's
He looks
the
fresh.
The guilt ate him up and he offed himself.
That's
Maybe.
just speculation with no basis in fact.
Maybe.
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon.
Huh.
There's nothing more to do here.
Alright.
I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace? You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
Betty, Betty, Betty. Always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else. What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward.
We're here for Betty. What do you expect? God.
Someone. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Ugh. What do you... Fuck you, Lizzie. You know what? Fuck you.
Alright.
I don't want to look at you.
The hanged man. He's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me,
God.
for yourself.
She's so mad I just walked off. I just want to explore more. Fine. Okay, I'll bury this dead guy, I guess. Okay, fine.
What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by his legs.
Oh my
Try loosening the
God.
noose.
She's got a problem with everything I do,
can't
this
reach
lady.
that far.
Why can't she do it, huh? She wants to do this so bad. She can take him off the goddamn rope, okay? I didn't feel like it. Yikes. I feel like something's gonna happen. He's gonna be awake and I'm gonna fall over my chair.
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
I wish. No.
Edward.
There's no
I
combat.
know you.
Mate, we're a little pussy in this game. We can't do anything. We can barely walk 5 feet without getting tired, and then we have to sit down and rest. The 17-year-old girl is our assistant everywhere because we're so, like, useless, basically. We can't do crap
You've been through
except
much
write.
worse.
Come on, just do it. You know what? It's kind of like a normal character, though, which is kind of good. I feel like too many video game characters are too, like, overpowered. Or just ridiculously important when they shouldn't be. At least this guy's just like, basic. Are we the villain who's gonna snap and kill her? Maybe. That'd be interesting. I really like our glasses. Did we pass out? What happened?
Where are the Fretlands, Edward?
We're having tea.
2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Look at that background.
Murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
Yeah, drowned. Why would you drown yourself?
Penny for your thoughts?
Of all things, you drown yourself
Probably
to die?
wounded.
And do you
That's
think
brutal.
Simon did it?
Your guess is as good as mine. It could have been an accident.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
Alright. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while.
What's a
if you
crick?
feel like talking.
Oh, that's a freaky smile you have on Lizzie. I don't like that smile.
I really thought I'd find Betty today.
Well, I told you not to get your hopes up, Edward. I mean, we just got here. It's a big place. She could be anywhere.
It's just the thought of her alone out there. In the dark.
She's a tough cookie. You're Betty. Tougher than you, teddy bear.
That she is.
I mean, we should be the ones, and we should be Betty coming and trying to find him.
What did you find?
Someone tried to burn this.
Just like the book. Isn't that odd?
It's addressed to Mrs. Fretland. My dearest Anna. It's from her sister, Margaret. Frederick's wife. The two brothers married sisters, remember?
Yes.
Yes. And it's adorable. Keep reading.
I really shouldn't.
Really? How else are we going to figure out what happened?
Yeah, hurry up.
Reading.
God.
My dearest Anna, I miss you so very, very much. The baby is due soon, and I wish for our family to reunite before... It's been 7 years since the dreadful incident at the mine. Can we not convince Frederick and Johann to forgive and forget? I know there are things Frederick has not told me about what they found and why they parted ways.
Told you they found
Their
something.
grudge is tearing us all apart. Frederick won't even let me speak to half of our neighbors, accusing them of treason. He's so very angry and full of regrets. It's eating him up. And we...
And we what?
The rest is unreadable.
Margaret reached out to her sister, but I guess it didn't work.
This was written before Simon was born, but burned recently.
Well, that's weird. Simon's older than Ruth, so this is old as shit. The mine totally has a Viking burial site underneath it or something. Tomb. It's so dark, I can't see a thing.
So the brother who owns the store
Frederick.
was angry with Johann before Ruth.
Because of the mine. It all comes back to the mine.
The mine must have been a big deal for Greywood.
Grovik. An opportunity to do more than live hand to mouth.
What a blow it must have been to lose it all.
Does this place exist? I'm gonna look it up. Does not exist.
These headlines make more sense now. Johann sells his share, and the cave-in occurs shortly thereafter, killing 3 people.
Including the younger brother.
The investor pulls out, leaving Frederick with the bills.
Oh, I feel awful for everyone. Losing a brother, losing the business.
There were no happy endings here.
Damn.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's healthy.
Not now, please. I'm exhausted.
I feel like this is really weird. Like something's going on here. Like we're trying to make Betty. Or something. Like maybe that's not even her. Maybe we're psycho. Maybe we're just insane. He's a little weird. I'm not sure.
Quite the day, huh?
I'm ready to pass out.
I think he's got some mental problems a little bit.
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlins arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
Great.
Or no.
Hush now. Sleep.
Something's about to happen again. Who wants more tips to beat Undyne? I don't really know what to say. What parts does she have a problem with? Hey, Bo. Well, we got fog again. Oh, maybe not. Something's happening, though, of course. We're gonna see some spooky people out the window again, I bet. Get ready for some window spooking.
Where are you, Lissy?
Upstairs.
With yellow spears. Yellow spears. Oh. Well, you don't need to hit them from one side. If you see the yellow spear coming at you from the right side, you need to always just look at the left immediately. The yellows trick you, so don't actually go the way they look. Do the opposite of what way they come from. If they're coming at you from like one side, go the exact opposite. You know? That's how you do it. Some of that times, and even sometimes if there's a bunch and they're coming at you really quick from like every single direction, just do circles. Just spin around in circles. Use your buttons and just make circles. That usually works most of the time. Guess we're not getting any spooky stuff.
Lissy?
I'm in here. This is her room.
Oh no.
Are you paying attention? Ruth. Can you imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever. Maybe there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic. I'll help you look.
Krayoka. Okay.
She made her bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
We're like this every
She
day. What do you
matters
mean?
the most to me.
We literally walked away from a guy hanging on a tree because we just wanted to get back to looking for Betty. Didn't even give a
Ruth
crap.
was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet. She was 8. That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children are more insightful than you give them.
Yeah,
credit for.
look at that mom. Look at the mom, the wife. She's like, "Oh, husband, come on, don't do that." She's looking very not happy about the situation. And the kid is sad. Yikes. That's... Wait, is that the wife? Who is that, actually? Is that Simon, maybe? No, Simon was younger, I think. I don't know. I don't know. She draws better than me. Me too.
She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
The
Look at that.
cave. Or the...
Mine. It could be. What did she
Oh
find?
shit! Look at she
something
found like a
important enough to draw.
she found like a Viking treasure chest. Check it. Do you see that? She found a Viking treasure chest. She's got goblets. She's holding like a golden goblet from like a bunch of Viking treasure. See, I told you. This is a fucking burial site inside the mine. With all their riches. Maybe he's a cat from Saturn, Farrell. Who knows? Where's the church?
This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle. Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided.
It looks sad for that guy. He has his hand on him and everything. Trippy. I want to go in the church. I think we're done in here now. Oh, something was on the ground. Yikes.
Ruth never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson. The curse.
Who's that figure supposed to be? It's creepy.
Draugen.
Figment of her imagination. But the box she drew.
That's that treasure
Looks
chest
like
again.
this box under her desk.
Oh
Really?
god, that's that
Let
treasure
me see.
chest.
Pull it out.
That's the Viking treasure chest, is it not? That's where all the bad things come from. That's the bad box.
What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Yeah,
Is that
Viking
Norwegian
treasure.
money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. They belong in a museum.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
We need to
How
return
would a
this.
child have these artifacts?
You
She
found it.
must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were just shiny toys. Wait! The pin! On the doll!
This is where it came from. Her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
If we're to believe her drawing, perhaps the mine. She may have found a gravesite.
Mm,
Wherever she found them,
wow.
she wanted to keep them hidden.
Gravesite, you
Think someone
say.
found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things. There's a story here. The treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
She didn't imagine the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic
This
events.
is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and... Is that
Oh,
a bell?
oh shit.
Church bell.
Oh.
Someone's here. Maybe Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps she's in trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night? We should be
I
careful.
told you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about...
I'm pretty sure we need to take all the treasure, including that pin off of the doll, and put it back in the treasure chest, bring the treasure chest back to the mine, deep into it, put it back, and then leave. And then, yeah, then we'll probably be good. We'll probably also find Betty inside of the mine as well. Abridged version. Okay. Dang, mate. Maybe. Okay. So yeah, our sister's missing. This girl with us is apparently our ward, you know, our ward in Boston. And we've come to Norway because our sister's missing, and we talked to some people in this town that she went to, asking about her, if you found her or anything, and I need to come here any chance I could spend time here or something like that. Dear Mr. Harden, I hope this finds you well. My husband Johan and I have received your letter. We would like to extend an invitation to visit our home this October. Do not worry about being an inconvenience, as we only have one child, our daughter Ruth. This daughter Ruth was killed too, by the way. A lot of weird child murder shit happening. We were troubled to hear of your sister Elizabeth's disappearance. Unfortunately, I have no news to share. She seems to be lying about that too, because we found our sister's scarf inside of their house, and then we found her hat in their general store too, so... very strange. Yeah, what else? Yeah, this place is basically just abandoned. Seems like a ghost town. We came here, everyone's dead, basically. Some spooky-ass mine. Didn't really miss much. We found a guy hanging. What did you do, mate? Well, what were you doing, mate? What is this work you were doing so long? How the hell do I get out of this house? Jeez. Oh, there. Yikes. Well, what is it like? What were you doing in work? It doesn't have to. You don't have to tell me what it is, but like, what does it consist of? What are you trying to do in your work? Are you melting, like metal or something? I don't know. Something in the field, like landscaping, like grass, dirt, stuff like that. So, Lizzie ain't here.
All these fresh graves. Do you think that maybe
No.
Betty...
I'd know.
But...
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a bond.
God, Edward. Your obsession with her is really starting to grate.
It's very weird. Also, Lizzie kind of just appeared out of nowhere. She wasn't even behind us up this giant hill walk, and then she just randomly appeared. That could be some buggy game things. Or she's not really here, she's an illusion. They might be twins, who
No
knows?
one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Can you peek through the boards? See anyone?
No,
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving me
I'm here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
I'm not sure, Miriam. It doesn't say that.
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
Could be twin. Who knows? What just happened?
Look at that.
Oh.
The Ethel comes in Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet.
You know, I feel like you're not actually here. I feel like she's like a figment of our imagination or something. Just a little bit. Just because of how she appears sometimes. It's very, very weird. I wish I could see, but it's so damn dark I can't see a thing. Whoa, look at that. That worked. Oh boy, look at that. Should we play the game like this? This was useful. Now we can see where we're going.
Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister, Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here. What's this rope for?
The bell.
Yeah, so how's that work? That's for the bell.
Lissy, look. Betty's gloves.
Oh. I thought that was a hand. How's that? Is that better?
They are definitely Betty's.
Oh,
She got these in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day She's here.
where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make sense.
Breadcrumbs. She's sending me a message.
Maybe.
She knew I'd recognize her gloves. Her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a lab.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty. You're turning into such a pill.
Red Thread. What's the name of the game company?
What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here.
It's just weird that we're finding all these pieces of her clothes and they're like, it's not her clothes.
And it didn't survive. They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation. And anger.
I'd say it was about all the kids dying, so they're like, fuck God. Something like that.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
I really
I've
doubt
read
he
the
was
Bible
drunk.
many times. It's an important historical document.
Very much doubt he was drunk. Though that wouldn't make any sense.
For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Old English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes. Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
Oh yeah. He's got nails through his feet and his
A
hands.
church book. A record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And, Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead...
Her name would be in the book.
Let's find out.
Vandals. Tore it to pieces.
Wow.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look.
Oh, that's what's on the ground, huh? I see.
How many pages are missing?
I
2.
counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know.
Probably.
Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me.
What?
I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
I
What are
see.
you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
Found another one. You get it. It's right here.
A little bit. Sometimes. But at the same time, not really. Because he goes into this person's house that's missing. And he still decides to sleep on the on the couch just in case they come home, just because he feels impolite and all that. He's not completely sociopathic. I wouldn't call him a sociopath. He's definitely delusional or something, it seems like, especially seeing people out the window and things. Yeah, she's touched things, I'm pretty sure. The only thing is she, like, randomly appears sometimes. Like, I don't know where. Even if she's not behind me, she'll be there, like, after.
Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths.
Oh, there's the other one.
What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language.
Still, I don't think he's a sociopath.
Talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune. It sounds like Grovik was split in two, between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
This sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements. Tilly varandra.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us.
Okay, we're done. We're missing one more page. I mean, she's supposed to be looking, but she's just fucking doing that, I guess. Okay. Oh, come on. You're literally right beside it and you can't pick it up? Jeez. I gotta do everything.
Just one more page missing.
Wait, really? There's still one more page? I'm not seeing any other pages. Tyler Durden. Oh.
The final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you.
I feel like there's something under here if we could, like, pick it up, you know? Be nice. I'm really not seeing another piece of paper.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you. It's ghosts!
You're a ghost.
So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be...
Where are you going?
They must be what? Say again. You know, I don't see another piece of paper anywhere. That almost looks like that. There's no other pieces of paper anywhere. That's it.
Where are you going?
Looking for paper when there is none.
Where are you going?
I don't think that's paper, I think that's a candle. I thought that was paper too, but there's a couple of them. See candles, you can see the wick slightly. Oh shit, it's right beside it. Fuck.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
Of horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Biddy, biddy, biddy. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty? Put those pages back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
Betty, Betty, Betty.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the 3rd Fretland brother.
Hey,
The one who died in a cave-in.
look at all these deaths. They say for
The one who added
Bendelson.
The word for Bendelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
That's that demon. That's the demon guy.
That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but
Shit.
other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Forader is traitor. There's some traitors here.
Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died. Probably
Drowned.
a coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
He drowned just like our mom.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
No.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. Forader.
Traitor.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty,
It doesn't mean
she's not dead. She can't be. I know. I know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's...
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me! Edward!
Okay. I'm not leaving you. I'm coming back. Look, I'm good. Psych. Run. Don't leave me.
You better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you. This one, it's unmarked.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad? Edward, stop it!
Thank God. It's not her.
Thanks.
It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When
Thanks.
did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just leave me be.
Fine.
Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Come back.
I fucking
Don't
knew it.
leave me alone. Please. Come back. I need you.
I fucking knew it. She was too trippy. She was too trippy. It didn't work. Didn't make sense. She couldn't just be teleporting all over the place like that. Fuck. Yeah, do it, Bo, if you want. Do it. Shit. Well, she's for sure not really here. Fucking knew it. Shit's about to go downhill quick now. I think the first place we need to go to now is immediately go to the mine. Or go back to the house, sleep, go back to the house, pick up that treasure chest, then go to the mine.
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No!
Nah, I think this is a figment of his imagination or something. I don't really know who she is, though. Is anybody really here? Does Betty actually exist? She might also be Betty, yeah. Could be a younger version of Betty he remembers.
Listen, please, listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
You deserve to be alone.
What the fuck is going on? Okay, I need to smoke more weed for this shit, so just give me a minute. It's getting far too trippy for me and I'm not sober enough. Hey, Clem. What if Clem doesn't really exist? She's just a figment. Clem is Alice, or Lizzie. That's what Clem is. She's not really here. She is fake. I'm getting ghost bites. Yeah, do it, Bo. You should try and stream it on YouTube though, where everybody can come watch it. It's just so hard to get like everybody to go to somewhere else, you know? Twitch or just Mixer. Mate, that is an inappropriate word to say. I'm blowing bubbles. God. Why would you even say such a thing? Inappropriate. Disrespectful. Very bad taste. Okay, I'm starting it now. What's gonna happen? I wonder if that picture of Betty is gonna disappear or something like that.
Lissy? Where are you? Lissy? Alice? Alice! Please! Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet, your little plaything?
Well, kinda, yeah. If you're a figment of my imagination, then you kinda are.
Fuck you, Edward Charles Harden!
Oh.
I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable.
I seem totally fine with her teleporting. Like it's like a normal thing. Oh.
Alice. No.
Uh-oh.
No, no. What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now listen to me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no. What? No!
Mate. Yikes.
Please, be all right.
She's fine. She's been teleporting.
You make me sick, Edward.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Your mother and father would be ashamed.
The entity. Yikes.
Elizabeth would be ashamed.
Oh no.
They did not think you deserved
What
their
the
love,
fuck is going
so
on?
they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, my child. We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No, Never. I never forget.
This better not be the end of the game.
I am never alone.
This better not be the end of the game. This is the end of the game, isn't it? Oh shit. Oh, there's more to do. What the hell? Okay. That seems very much like the ending. I don't even know if this is delusion anymore. This might just actually be some...
Edward.
This could be some, like, actual shit. Oh god, now we have an angel instead of Lizzie? Do we just have a stone angel?
Hiding.
What the fuck? Should we just immediately start talking about Betty again? Betty, where's Betty? Lizzie started teleporting, and then she teleported to the top of the roof and jumped off and died. And then Lizzie turned into the entity in full caps. And, yeah, I don't... Yeah, fucking Weeping Angel, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, oh, Clem, stop fucking falling. You're alright, are you okay? Aw. She keeps missing her jump. This one part. Are you okay? You alright? Careful. You're alright, huh? You're okay. Yes. Clem hasn't turned into a stone angel yet, so I think we're fine. I think I'm positive about that. The giggly weed. I'm just weirded out why the fuck I just like how Lizzie, like usually every morning you wake up and Lizzie's just like bickering you with stupid catchphrases. And then it turned into a stone angel to wake us up in the morning. I just wasn't ready for that. This is called Draugen. I was thinking of some spooky Norse stuff going on. But now there's angels.
Where you go, we go, Edward. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lizzie?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her to...
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm
Oh,
so tired. Please.
What do you want?
I think of you so often. You have no idea.
it's so
You just
weird.
want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
It's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait.
Has this guy eaten? We seen one cutscene of him sitting at the table drinking tea with Lizzie, but it was right when he was finished his tea, so it looked like he wasn't sipping anything. It was just like his last sip of tea, so there wasn't looking like there was anything in it. And now I'm thinking there probably was never anything in his cup, and he's just pretending he's drinking tea or some shit like that. That's what it seems like now.
Don't go. I'm talking to you, Lissy. Oh.
Are we even inside of Norway right now? Are we really in Norway? Is this Norway?
Lissy? Please.
What?
Listen.
What
You
the
can't
fuck?
keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger, Edward.
Where's she behind us now?
Did you ever meet my father?
Alice does not want to speak with you.
And what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I don't need God's help. I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What? Of course, I...
We're not leaving? No? Fine. Starting to question if you're awake. Where are we going? I want to go see the kids' room again. We need to take that treasure chest and, like, bring it back to them. But that's probably just a delusional quest now. None of this even matters. Which is kind of a cop-out. I wasn't really feeling like some Lovecraft shit today. I wanted a nice Norwegian story, not a fucking another crazy psycho one. Who the fuck are these people? Where am I? Ruth. No? What am I supposed to be doing?
Lissy? Lissy? Lissy, get back here. Alice? Please.
I'm not seeing her, Chief. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't vanish on me.
She's not even here, Edward. Oh, there we go.
Hear me out. Alice, don't go. I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, teddy bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his only son had turned into.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
Old fruit. Honestly, this whole like change kind of made me like less interested in this game. Do we go back outside?
I gave you this jacket. Betty.
Oh, there's Betty's jacket, I guess. It
Over
wasn't there
here.
before. Wow. She's here, great. I guess that means we gotta put it on her doll now. Our little Betty doll, like a fucking psychopath. Let's go recreate Betty. Yay. Right? No? It's not what we have to do. Well, shit.
Where did you go? Lissy? Lissy.
I know what the Weeping Angels are, but I can't remember where they're from. Race room, probably. I knew it. Let's take this chest, right? No?
Alice, be reasonable. I'm trying to talk to you. Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you.
This
Lissy,
feels
look,
weird. Like it doesn't
Jack.
work.
I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday, which means
Jesus Christ,
Betty
What
was
the
here.
fuck is
Perhaps
going
when we
on?
were out yesterday. She
Betty
must have...
Bit.
Oh
Betty,
my...
Betty,
What the fuck?
You love Betty more than
Stop.
you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real to you.
Huh.
We'll never be the same.
I guess these are like his imaginary friends as a kid or something, and his sister's the only real one, maybe? Who knows? Maybe something like that. And now his imaginary friends are fighting back. It's like, hey, we're better. I don't know. Something like that. she can possibly exist unlike you two fucks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was the spin-off that the audience. Doctor Who, oh. Betty.
She does not want you.
Who are you talking to?
Why do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
What the fuck?
Like mother.
What?
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward. All into death.
Please.
But not us. We're always here for you.
I beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
Fine. You're alone.
Good.
Yay! Now we can focus. We can just focus now because there's no fucking
Listen.
craziness happening.
Come back. Please.
We need to go figure crap out now. Can we do... still? No? Wow. That box is such a fucking red herring in this game, just like the name. This game's a red herring. It's a catfish.
Lissy!
I'm going right to the mine. Or here, maybe. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's what Clem fell. Day 5. How many days are there?
Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
Hey, that'd be really interesting if it was actually the people. Oh, wonderful. It's just our doll of Betty. It's our Betty dolls here. And it has the coat on now.
Are you upstairs?
Betty, yay! You know, I bet it's the people. They're finally home. Johannes or his wife or whatever. They're finally here.
Betty, I'm coming.
It's Johannes.
Betty, are you in there? Open the door.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't like this now. We just gotta break into this people's house now. Even more. We have to, like, get a key, right? Maybe? Farrell, I'm very disappointed with this game now. I didn't want madness. I didn't want another madness story. This is not what I was expecting.
I'm coming in. Stand away from the door.
Like, are we even in the right place right now? Oh, this is not good. This is Johannes' wife or something. Oh, no. Someone's dead.
Betty? No.
Who is that?
No.
What the fuck?
Oh, thank you. Thank
What?
you. thought it was you, Betty.
What the
But
fuck?
who?
Johannes' wife,
Anna.
right? Anna. But she was just talking. You could hear her. There was noises in this room. Oh. Flag still at half-mast. Okay. I thought it was up high. What the fuck?
It's from Johann.
Yeah,
Addressed
I
to his
didn't want
wife.
psychological horror. I wanted Nordic noir. That sounded great to me. And now we got this, and now I'm disappointed.
Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? He was clearly distraught. Knock ere knock. Enough is enough. After decades of strife, I pray that God will... Tilly, forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years I've kept my silence about our discovery, but my silence has only led to misfortune, and my cowardice has only led to death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me. Anna was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johann went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then?
The mine. Went to the mine. So we've been here this entire time and I never noticed that door being locked at all. Because I don't seem to remember this. Look at that chamber pot. That's clean. That's real clean. Except that little smidge on the rim there. They missed that part, I guess.
You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor. It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... A signpost. A breadcrumb. You followed Johann to Frederick Fretland's farm, and then to the mine.
How do you even... Sure.
You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end.
Who...
All the way to the end.
Sure. This is just him wanting to go there. He's just making this up. Great. Don't trust the smidge. Yeah, Shutter Island, yeah, that's good. Okay, let's go. Time to go. She was right. I bet if it meant going there to find your Betty, you'd jump over there. It's true.
So where is Frederick's farm?
It's above. It's above the mine. Betty? Hey, that's really weird. Where he thinks Betty is gonna be, he's made art of that of that little doll, like mannequin of Betty that's on wheels. He's made that as the symbol that Betty is there. That's weird. He didn't put her face or anything. Just, he even made the wheels and everything at the bottom. Bye, mate. See you later. Wow. That's really weird and disappointing. I've been waiting for this game for so long, and then we just got a really meh psychological game. Oh, it's not even meh. I wouldn't say it's meh. I just expected much different, and now I'm disappointed in trying to make criticism about it.
What led you to this place?
Frederick Fretland. 4 traders, right? Something like that.
All these fragments. You would piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty?
I don't know.
So, what do we know?
What do we know? What do we know, guys? Do we know Johann Fretland or do we know Frederick? Which one are we looking for? Nobody knows. Well, I guess we're using random.
Johann and Frederick are partners, and on good terms.
Wow, it didn't matter at all. Same answer
Something
both ways.
happens in the mind. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later, Johann has a path to confront Frederick.
Right.
Betty? Betty? Elizabeth? Where are...
Was this your doing, Johann? Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground? And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
No, Betty's not even here. Safe.
What do you reckon, Betty?
The mine opening date. Wow. Well, shit. What about the date of his daughter's death or something like that? No.
Betty? Are you here, Betty? Betty! Elizabeth!
Has anybody play Has anybody played Heavy Rain?
Betty, where are you? Betty? Are you here, Betty? Betty! Elizabeth! Betty, where are you? Betty? Are you here, Betty? Betty! Elizabeth! Betty, where are you?
Jason! Jason!
Are you here, Betty?
Sean!
Betty!
Sean! Yes.
Elizabeth! Betty, where are you? Betty? Are you here, Betty? Betty! Elizabeth!
Betty!
Betty, where are you?
He almost sounds like Gary. Gary!
Betty?
Gary!
Are you
Gary?
here, Betty?
Gary?
Betty!
Okay, I'll stop. I just thought it was funny. Yeah, that glitch vid, yeah. That is hilarious. I died so much from that. Spoilers, though. Spoilers. It's so foggy, I don't even know where the fuck we are. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, Simon. Oh, there's a date on that, too. Here we go. That's probably
Simon's
it.
grave. born December 5th, 1909, died September 17th, 1923.
Yeah. You can make him do that.
Safe. Frederick would choose numbers that meant something to him. Why bury Simon here and not at the cemetery?
Because God is not there.
The village blamed him for Ruth's death.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't be welcome
there.
there.
Really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figure this out in no time.
Oh, Betty, you'd figure this out. No prob. Who's this now? Oh, the mom. I guess. Nothing to say about the wife, no? That's weird. Really? You don't want to say nothing about this? We didn't even know she was dead. Nothing? Alright. Okay. Whatever you say. That would be important, though, you know?
Let's try Simon's birthday. Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found. Postmarked in Boston. That's a curious coincidence.
What?
Dear Frederick, I hope this letter, it's in English, Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy.
He's talking to the people playing this game as if our name is Betty. Did you see that? He said, "Oh, this is in English, Betty, by the way." That's weird.
In good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now.
Or wait, did it say Betty on here?
Still heartbroken about
Maybe I'm
Margaret's
tripping.
passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon.
No.
Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses. Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery. The Fretland Mining Company. I wonder what this unlocks.
Well, it would be absolutely fine because that's not my name, so
You went to the mine.
I would think it was a happy
Guardian angel
coincidence.
watched over you. All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story?
All right, Betty. What happens in your story? We are Betty. Betty is us. We're the people controlling this guy. Wow, think about that, actually. Whoa. Mind trip. Betty is the
Johann
one
and Frederick
controlling him,
discover
but like,
something in the mine.
way more meaning by that.
Cave or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. The
There we
discovery
go.
is made
That's it.
public.
That's what's up.
It's the end of their
We're Betty.
enterprise.
The people
Johann
playing and
is
controlling him are Betty.
convinced or paid to walk away. Their secret stays hidden.
Codependent. What is that? No, I don't put my real name on YouTube. This is because me and my friend own this account together. We used to make YouTube videos and they were fucking shit. Lissy's getting a bit tired of you, Teddy Bear. Oh, because we're not answering the question, we're taking too long. So she's just, like, getting annoyed. But she's not here, so this is... I shouldn't be getting this trophy right now.
Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
That key didn't even go through. Did you see that? That key didn't even go through the thing. Great. Alright.
So, 20 years pass. The Frontland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered.
What is going on? Are we walking this?
It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor. Things escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder.
Well, I think it's all related to the Viking artifacts. Ruth had some, and so did they, right? That we found one of them inside of that safe. So they're connected that way with some problems. And it didn't seem like the parents knew about it. So maybe Ruth gave one to Simon or something. And because of that, some like crazy shit happened. Because she's seeing like the demons, right? She's like visualizing them into like monsters on her art. So maybe Simon killed her through like his madness, and then the mob killed him after that. But they still have all those pieces. I don't know. Fortunately, I gotta sleep. Oh well. We'll probably maybe done soon, so just go back and look at it or something. When are you gonna do that Edith Finch? Cool. Alright. See you later, dude. Peace.
All because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone.
Oh no.
That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
Isolation.
This place is cursed. Ridiculous.
What about that last part? Oh, what the fuck? That's the head of that doll we found
Ruth was
behind the
here
bush.
The day she fell.
Shit.
Something spooked her, and then she ran.
all the way to the cliff where...
Oh.
Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
Hello? Betty, are you in there?
It's not Betty.
Please answer me.
Betty's not here. Betty doesn't exist. Betty's just like that angel. How are there ravens in here? Oh, there's another Viking artifact. There's the hole right there.
Oh, Betty. This is Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless... You left it here for a reason. What am I not seeing?
The hole. There's a tomb in there, Viking. It's gonna be a demon jump scare. Get ready for a demon jump scare. Oh, no. Never mind. Uh-oh. Something else is happening. Another cave-in. Oh, shit. It's another fucking cave-in. This is how everybody died last time. I heard demon noises. Well, shit.
Edward! Edward!
What the fuck?
Betty?
Betty's here now?
Elizabeth?
Are you serious?
Is that you?
I want to go in the fucking cave. Oh, they cop us out again.
I'm
They
on
cop
my
us
way,
out
Betty.
again of a big
Wait
thing
for me.
by shattering the mine. Great. That's so good. Fucking hell.
Stay where you are. I'm coming. I'm here, Betty. It's Edward. It's me. I can hear you. Hold on. I'm almost there. Stay put, Betty. I'm coming for you. Betty?
Betty? Betty? Betty? Betty?
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth?
I'm
Betty?
on my way. Don't move. I'm coming for you. I can hear you. Hold on. I'm almost there. Stay put, Betty. I'm coming for you.
Okay, I'll stop.
Edward! Edward, please! Hurry!
You're just as
I'm coming,
annoying
Betty.
as I am with that stuff. Edward, Edward, Edward. Edward, please, Edward. Where the hell is she?
Betty?
Edward! Where are you? Edward!
I'm almost there.
What the hell? You were just here a second ago. She's teleporting. Great. I am. You're moving. Stop moving. Edward?
Just stay put.
Jason.
Betty!
Betty.
Elizabeth?
Betty.
I'm on my way.
Betty.
Don't move. I'm coming for you.
Betty.
I'm here, Betty. It's Edward. It's me. I can hear you. Hold on. I'm almost there.
Hurry!
Betty? Betty!
Edward,
You're
is that
here.
you?
You're
I'm
inside the house.
Yeah, there's no way I could have heard you, so that makes no sense. No.
Isn't that right, Betty? You're finally here.
Miriam, I'm already gonna call it right now. We're running towards where that doll is. Where that mannequin is. It's right where the mannequin is that her voice is coming from. That's the mannequin.
Elizabeth.
A mannequin.
There you are.
I
Finally.
fucking... See, I told you.
You have no idea how long I've been
Oh
looking
my
for you. You had
god,
me
what
so
the
worried.
fuck? He's finally noticing. He's like, wait. It smells like you.
Your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at the mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Why? This is not what I expected from my Norwegian myth game. Okay? Oh, she's turning into a human. Oh no. We just put that Viking thing on her. Oh no. Oh no. We did something. Something's happening.
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward.
What?
Elizabeth was
great.
never here. But we didn't come for her.
Why'd we come here? Who are we?
We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick.
Who are they?
And Simon, and
Why?
and Ruth.
Why? Why would we do
We're
that?
here to tell their stories.
No.
What?
Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby.
Oh, come on.
She drowned in the pond,
Another drowning.
and you found her.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, they said that at the beginning of the game, Miriam, remember? He's like, and the pond. Huh. Wow. This is weird.
You were just 11. You carried her to your mother,
Yikes.
and your mother...
She hated you for that.
She could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after.
Oh, what the fuck? Yo. Yo, 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 yo. 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 Where's Simon? Where's Simon? Are we Simon? Is that what's happening, maybe? Or something? This sounds like Simon, right? Because he got blamed for killing the little kid. Right? Actually, I don't fucking know. I have no idea, actually, now that I think about it.
You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again. And again. To New York. To Boston. To the house.
The son.
But always
One of the
just
sons.
out of reach.
Never mind,
quite
though.
there.
I don't think so.
The scent of her, the echo of her, but never really her. And all it does is make you lonelier.
Yikes.
But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever. And ever. And ever.
But you need to let Betty go now.
What?
There's not room for all of us in there.
Why would we come to Norway for these people? I
couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why we're here. Why would we be here for? With best wishes, Greta.
It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
Is this the ending I was reading the no spoiler reviews about? Was everything a cop-out? Was it all red herrings? This whole game is a red herring? About illusions? Because, Loki, that would be shit. That's not what I bought. Okay, day 6. This game is still going. Wow. I kind of expected it to end a long time ago. Betty. Good morning, Betty. Oh, God. Touch. What the fuck?
Goodbye, Betty.
Bye, Betty. See you later. We should probably take that pin out. That looks like a demon pin. That changed. That's not the same brooch. It looked like flowers before, and now it's a demon Viking brooch. So, that's different. Hey, Betty, you look nice today. Yeah. God damn it. I really wanted some Norse mythology spooky evil shit happening.
Are you up? Come outside. It's a beautiful day. Had your noodle juice yet?
I might be weaned off this stuff.
Boo. Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human. We have unfinished business.
What?
We do?
The final piece of the puzzle.
Ruth.
Come on. Let's go back to where it started.
Why are we here? What's
We
the
have
point
an
of us
appointment
being here?
with a ghost.
Okay. Is there gonna be a pond there now or something? I don't...
Such an amazing view, isn't it?
Yeah, why are we here?
Air.
Why are we here?
Where are you going?
Oh, wait, what? Oh, we're already here. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. I thought we kinda had to, like, walk there, but we just teleported. Wonderful.
Why did we come here, Teddy?
To Grovik. Well,
Yeah, why did we come here? But Betty! We came here for Betty, of course. God damn it. He was drawn here, so this place has a ethereal weight to it.
some places.
Don't say
Right.
Betty.
What do you say?
I know. I
Brave
won't
Witch
say
Gravity
Betty.
pulled us
That's
across the
hilarious, though.
Atlantic
Grove. No. Don't say that. That's irrational.
Ocean? But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
No, that's stupid if we were summoned here to just tell their story. That's such a stupid thing. That just sounds like, oh, because we wanted to make a game in Norway. Why not? I would be really, really disappointed. We're saying Betty.
To find my sister.
But Betty's not. She was never here.
Oh my
It doesn't
god.
make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Can you fucking explain what's happening?
The letter
This is
to
not true,
Frederick.
though.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere. Paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty. I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Oh my god, how
Do you really
stupid.
believe that?
I hope
I
not.
mean, how often are you around people?
Yeah.
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
Fuck.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I
All
wanted to
three
be
of
close
us.
to her.
Why?
Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
Yeah.
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts. You're alive.
Fair enough.
Wait, you're alive
So
now?
what really
Okay.
happened to Ruth?
Was it really an accident? Was it really murder? I don't know. What was it? Murder and accident.
I believe it was an accident.
How? What happened?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, she ran from the mine and came here. And then... Was she afraid? What made her run?
Something spooked her.
And she panicked. So she ran here. Why not home? She couldn't go home. Or she didn't want to. She felt safe here. This was her happy place. And then... If only Ruth had wings, like an angel, she could have flown straight to heaven. I hope she's at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
They're dead. I don't believe there's anything more to it than that. But there's comfort in oblivion, and we won't be alone.
Yikes.
We'll never know what happened to
Hi,
everyone
Clem.
in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace in oblivion. Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write?
Could this be
A
it?
story about people who are isolated, left behind by the world.
I hope not.
You can give them all a proper ending, with no annoying...
That's not what I bought this game for. I mean, yay, go for that, but
Is that?
still.
Boat.
Here, boat's
But
back
how?
here.
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets out on another adventure.
Okay. At least Clem doesn't talk yet.
Understand how this can be. It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, teddy bear.
Okay, let's go.
Let's blouse, while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy.
Fine.
I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back. Meet you at the house.
My goodness.
She teleported, I heard it.
Righty-ho. No rush. We have all day.
I bet we need to go figure some last things out. Like, I think we should go to the church one more time. One more church look. Guess not. Bye, Bo. Is Miriam still here? Says we have 0 viewers. I wish YouTube wasn't glitchy. That'd be nice. So, Miriam, how do you think about that game? Seems to be over, basically. Just need a suitcase. And then we should go immediately to the nut ward. Then we'll be good. That's what we really need to do. Really? I'm disappointed because in my insanity games I like a lot more Lovecraftian demons. If we're gonna be doing that. Didn't like it. Real shame. They should have just went how they were originally gonna go, it seems. Still nothing with this box, huh? That's real disappointing. To Ruth from Edward. Well, that's nice. We were never able to read this before. We received an odd letter yesterday addressed to Johann. It's from an American gentleman, Mr. Edward Harden of Hanover, Massachusetts. The letter was well written and very polite. Mr. Harden received our information from the Ailson police, and he requested a contact in Draugen. I do wonder why they gave him Johann's name and not Frederick's. Perhaps because our dear Margaret is no longer with us, I'm better prepared to respond in English than Frederick. She's a journalist, his sister. Imagine that, crossing the Atlantic Ocean to write about Norway. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Her sister hasn't arrived yet. Yeah, she never was here. Let's end this game. I mean, is there anything else we need to be doing? Can we just leave? So they have to wait at the house. I guess it's probably by our little mannequin.
Come on, Teddy. Pack your things. I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Don't be a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
She teleported. Still no idea why we're here except, oh, we need to tell the story about isolation. Well, this is really not what anybody was getting this game for. I don't think. Total red herring in this entire game.
on, let's go. Rotate
End it by
your
letting us get eaten by like a deep one or something like that. I'll just get eaten by a deep one. It's a good ending.
The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
No,
I think so.
I don't think so. Yikes. The game looked really nice. There's far too much bullshit in it, though. Far too much. Especially since the game felt completely pointless. That's really underwhelming. And the real explanation for coming here was stupid. Three hours long of the game. Yep. Maybe something happens at the end of this. It was something made by the Norwegian Film Institute. I'm not feeling it though. Alright. I'll probably start Detroit in like an hour, okay? Norwegian Film Institute, co-funded by the European Union. What do you mean? Edward and Alice will return. No. No. Probably not. That's not how you make a game. That's not how you do it. You're gonna explain the rest of this game in another game? Is that what their plan is? Or they're just gonna go on adventures now? Because I'm not really down for that, to be honest. The game's really long, so I don't know. Like, Axel's probably going to bed around that time, so I don't know. I haven't really seen him today, though, so I don't know. He didn't come in yet today. Maybe. Maybe we should just do God of War today or something. God of War 3. No, we can do it 10, 9 or 10. But Axel's probably not even around, so. He usually comes in or is like online or anything today, but I don't think he has been today. Monday, probably tomorrow. Probably Sunday. I only have till Wednesday and then back to probably not much streaming at all. Not much at all. Once a day maybe, for a little bit. Really depends. And I believe that's the end. Yikes. That was disappointing. I'm deleting this game right now. Stream is over. I'll start God of War at 9, I guess, or 9 or 10 or something. We'll see. Just message me later. Bye-bye.